This is a Pride Mobility Quantum 6-Edge 2.0 iLevel, meaning the seat will go up to iLevel, will go up 12 inches. It'll go from 22 down to 34 when it's all the way up. Fully loaded. It has a 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, and many, many other functions. And it has 1 mile. So this chair it was delivered, never used. 1 mile on it, so it's brand new. And it also has lights and has all kinds of other features, which we'll cover as we go along. The first thing we're going to do the seat lift. So that to do the seat lift, you can do everything through the joystick or through the switch box right here, which still has the plastic cover, this little red tab. I can pull. I might want to pull it off. There, we can see it better. So you can do the seat lift right from this section right here. So if I push this back, you can hear the seat going up right now. So that's your 12-inch seat lift. The nice thing about this chair, once the seat is up elevated 12 inches, you can still drive this chair with the seat elevated at 3.5 miles an hour. Now I'm not going to be able to go 3.5 miles an hour in here, but I'll be able to show you once it's elevated, and I'll put it on outdoor fast, and you can see how fast it moves. I can't really go 3.5 miles an hour, but you can see how it really moves good. Now that we have the seat elevated, you can see how the actuator on the seat works. It's a 4-point seat actuator, 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. Very stable for the seat, very nice. You've got 14-inch wheels here, non-skid wheels with aluminum rims. You've got caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have anchor points here, an anchor point there that are tied to the frame. So these anchor points will never move. There's 2 on each side, so if you need to tie it to your lift or to your van, you would use these anchor points here. You've got a motor for each wheel. Motor here for this wheel. There's a motor on the opposite side. If you needed to push this chair around, always turn the power off. These yellow levers, if you push them down, what it does, it unlocks the wheel. Now this chair weighs right at 400 pounds, so it's not an easy chair to push around, but you can do it. If you got stuck or something, you could push it around. That unlocks, so you have to do both wheels on both sides. This puts it back into gear. You can see right now how it's back into gear. So the suspension on this chair is fantastic. In the last few, and this is the latest, this chair, I don't think this chair is a year old. This is the latest in the electronics and everything too. If you look at the suspension in front, you can see the heavy duty shocks here. There's 2 of them in front, and those shocks are adjustable. You can adjust the tension on them. You can see the same shock in the back right here. You can adjust it by this ring right here that's at the end. You can crank it, make it tighter or softer. So the shock is right there. So this is right now, you're looking at the 12-inch seat lift. The next option will be the electric tilt. So this will be where the bottom goes back. Of course, the back's going to go back together. It's all one frame. This is called an electric tilt. So this is your electric tilt going back. Now you have a swing away joystick on here. I mean, you can swing the joystick away from the front. If you needed this joystick on the left side and the drink cup holder on the right side, we can switch everything up. So this is your electric tilt right here. This is as far back as it will go. I'm going to do the legs while I'm at it. These are your electric legs also, and they're adjustable. So if you're 5 foot tall or 6 foot tall, we can adjust the length of these legs. They'll still be electric, but we can adjust them for your height and weight. The nice thing is once they go up, they'll push out also. Watch. Now they're pushing out a few inches. So if you needed some circulation, this is a little extreme, but what you would do if you needed some circulation, you could probably tilt your chair maybe halfway and your legs up. Like if you were like this, you could still have circulation and not be so far tilted. So I'm going to bring this back down, bring the tilt back down, and we're going to do the recline. So we've done the 12-inch seat lift. We've done the electric tilt and the electric legs. And the only thing left to do is to show you the electric recline, which is the back going back by itself. That's called the electric recline. So the back is going back now. and it's pretty much a full recline. It goes all the way back just about. Yep. So if I move the arm out of the slot right here and put the arm down, you can see this would be the position where you'd be at if you're completely laid down. You can transfer it, if you're transferring with a Hoyer lift, you can transfer from the side or from the front. These support are very nice right here. If you didn't have these, every time you push on the arm, you would have a little bit of play. But with these support here, when the seat is back down, you push on the arm, you have no play on the arm. So you should not be pushing when you get out off your joystick. You should be pushing off your arms. So this is the electric recline, which I'm going to bring back up. And I'm going to put the legs back down. And if you want to do two functions at one, you can do it through the joystick right here. It shows you how to do two functions at once. If you want to bring the legs and the back up at the same time like I'm doing now. And when you're outside, you should always leave your legs at least this far out so you don't hit anything. It gives you a little more clearance under the legs. So when you're driving outside, you should have your legs probably about this far out. I'm going to turn the chair around. The seat on this chair is 20 by 18 deep. 20 wide by 18 deep. It does have a safety belt. This is a Roho cushion on here. This is a $400 cushion right here. It's an air cushion. You can pump the air right through this valve right here. Unscrew the valve, put your pump, which this will come with a little plastic pump, and you can adjust the firmness or the softness of your seat. This is the most expensive seat. You also have a drain cup holder. You've got legs that flip up for easy exit. Now, if you're going to exit, you're going to want to bring your legs all the way in, so you would bring them all the way under the chair, like this. So when you get out, you almost have nothing in front of you. So as I said earlier, when you're outside, make sure you keep your legs out about this far out. So this is a mid-wheel drive chair. What that means is it'll turn a circle all day long within its length. So if you measure from here to here, I can turn a circle all day long like this without moving an inch all day. That's called a mid-wheel drive chair. Back here, we've got an attendant control that can be removed from the slot. If I wanted to drive this chair, I would switch the attendant control here to driver, and now I would be able to drive the chair from here. And I can also do the tilt or recline, everything from here also. So now I'm going to put it back to the front. Now when you put it back to the front, the power turns off, so you have to come here. They don't want these two to work together at the same time. So because if you're using this, we don't want the person sitting here being able to use this one. So this is called your attendant control. You have a headrest here that's fully adjustable with these positioning here with an Allen wrench. You can adjust the depth, the height. You can do anything you want, or you can just take it off. If you didn't want it, it pulls right off. On the back of the chair, as I mentioned earlier, you see your suspension. And if you needed to adjust it, the tilt on these arms, you want the arms a lot higher or lower, you can turn them with these cylinders right here. There are cylinders right here. Also, this chair comes with lights. So the light on this chair is right under the arm right here, the switch. You can see the cable, the little, we'll tie this down later on, but if I raise this, you can see there's a little pad right here, and if you hit it, you can see the lights came on. And if I turn the light off in the room, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So these are your headlights. So you have headlights on both sides, and you have, on the back of the headlights, you also have tail lights. So this chair is equipped with nighttime lights. I don't know if they make daytime lights, so that's probably, I shouldn't have said that. Daytime lights wouldn't do any good, unless you're a motorcycle. So I'm going to turn the lights off, so just hit the switch right here and the lights are off. You've got a drink cup holder that's removable. If you don't want it on there, you can just remove it right there. The arms flip up for easy exit. Both arms flip up. This chair will go 6 miles an hour outside, 6 to 6.5 miles. I'll give you the exact speed when I drive it outside. But the suspension on these chairs is just fantastic. It just rides on air. It's a really nice suspension. So to recap, We've got a seat that's 20 by 18 with a Rojo seating system. We've got a 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, swing away joystick that can be transferred from one side to the other, drain cup holder, safety belt, and you've also got on this chair, you've also got a receiving hardware here, so if you needed to put lateral pads here on the side of your legs, they're already on here. So you've got those already on there. And you would put the pads here, and this is how you release the pad with this little button. So as I said, this chair has less than 1 mile. The color on it is purple, beautiful color. And when you charge this chair, take your Permobil charger, plug it right in the bottom of your joystick, right here. And as soon as the light shows green or full, you're fully charged. The charger will stop charging automatically when the batteries are full. This chair has 2 batteries, and the batteries on this chair come out from the front, like all Q6 Edge. They come out from the front. The whole purple cover in the front has 2 handles. You squeeze them in, take the whole cover off. You would have to have the seat elevated or the legs up in the air because you're not going to be able to get to the batteries. So don't let the batteries go dead on the chair, because once the batteries are dead, it's really hard to get the batteries out because you have nothing working on the chair. This chair will give you about 13 to 15 miles on the battery charge in distance. That's also depending what's the weight of the user. Are you going uphill? Are you in the grass? So your mileage will vary. You know, it could be 13, it could be 10, it could be 17 miles. It depends where you're using it and how hard you're using it. So this chair is fully loaded with the lights. Okay, so I told you earlier that it had lateral pad support. I didn't realize we do have the pads for this chair, so I'm going to show you how easy it is. They slide right in there. And the other one would do the same thing on the opposite side. You would slide right in here like that. These are your lateral pads. They can be moved forward, so they're backward. I should have them turned. But anyway, they can move all the way up to here if you need them up to here. They will not move in. They only, so if you need them, they can go all the way up to here, but they would stay about this width. So these are your lateral pads, and they do come with the chair, and this chair is ready to go. Fantastic chair. Suspension is fantastic. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.